Have you ever felt fear so strong it stops you from moving forward? So heavy it whispers lies in your ear, telling you that you cannot succeed, that you cannot move, that everything is over? I want to tell you today, fear does not have the final say. Faith does. Life will test you. Circumstances will challenge you. People may doubt you. And even your own heart may question if you are enough. But hear me. God has equipped you for victory. Faith is not just a word. It is a weapon. It is a shield. It is a lifeline. And when you wield it correctly, fear loses its power over you. I want you to picture your life right now. Maybe you face setbacks, disappointment, or even rejection. Maybe you feel stuck, unsure of what step to take next. But I promise you, there is hope. God is bigger than your fear. God is stronger than your doubts. And He has placed within you the ability to overcome. Fear comes in many forms. It shows up as anxiety, hesitation, doubt, worry, and even physical tension. It tells you you cannot do it, you're too late, or you'll fail. And fear is not selective. It visits everyone. You are not alone. Every great leader, every believer who accomplished extraordinary things faced fear. Moses feared speaking to Pharaoh. David feared facing Goliath. Esther feared approaching the king. But each of them chose faith over fear, and their courage changed history. Fear often paralyzes people in the moment. It whispers that your time has passed, that your dreams are impossible, that your purpose is unreachable. But listen closely. Fear is a shadow. Shadows cannot exist where light is, and faith is your light. So how do we move forward when fear is screaming in our ears? How do we take the next step when we are unsure, unready, and trembling? The answer is simple. Speak faith louder than fear. Declare the promises of God over your life. Trust Him with every step you take. The first step is awareness. Recognize the fear when it comes. Don't push it down. Don't ignore it. Name it. Say, I see you, fear, but I will not follow you. Next, replace fear with faith. Find scripture, find truth, and declare it. Say, God is with me. I am not alone. I am equipped for every challenge. Speak it, whisper it, repeat it. Faith grows as you remind yourself of who God says you are. The third step is action. Even small steps in faith weaken the power of fear. Step out, even when your heart is pounding. Make that phone call, write that message, pray that prayer, take that opportunity. Every action fueled by faith diminishes fear. And finally, surround yourself with encouragement. Fellowship, mentorship, and messages of hope strengthen your spirit. When you hear stories of others overcoming fear, it reminds you that you are not the first, and you will not be the last. Let me tell you about Sarah. She was paralyzed by fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of stepping into her calling. She wanted to start her ministry, but hesitated for years. One morning, she decided to pray. She declared God's promises over her life. She wrote down every fear and handed them to God. And then she acted, one step at a time, one day at a time. Doors she never imagined began to open. People who supported her arrived at the right time. Opportunities came that were beyond her plans. Fear still tried to whisper, but she refused to listen. Faith spoke louder, and just like Sarah, there are countless stories, ordinary people who faced extraordinary fears and discovered that when God is on your side, you are unstoppable. Remember David and Goliath. Remember Daniel in the lion's den. Remember the woman who touched the hem of Jesus' garment. They acted in faith despite fear, and their stories continue to inspire us today. There comes a moment in everyone's life when fear confronts you head-on, a critical decision, a life-altering choice, a storm you cannot ignore. That's the moment faith shows its power. You see, faith is not just believing when it's easy. Faith is standing firm when everything inside screams to run. Imagine standing at the edge of your fear, your heart racing, doubts shouting, and yet you take a deep breath and you step forward. That step changes everything. That step shows God that you trust Him. That step activates miracles that no human plan could create. This is the power of faith in action. Fear may knock, but it cannot conquer the soul that trusts God completely. It cannot stop the believer who chooses to rise, and it cannot defeat the one who understands that with God on their side, nothing is impossible. So today, hear me clearly. Fear is real, but so is God's power. Fear may try to stop you. Doubt may try to paralyze you. Life may throw storms at you. But God is greater than every fear, bigger than every storm, stronger than every doubt. Stand tall today. Speak faith over your life. Declare His promises. Take action. Step forward, because when God is on your side, you are never defeated. You are never alone. You are more than a conqueror. Comment below, "I choose faith," if you refuse to let fear control you today. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement. And remember, God is working behind the scenes, turning your fears into victories, your storms into testimonies, and your doubts into faith that cannot be shaken. Trust Him. Step forward and watch miracles unfold in your life.